We begin tonight at 6 o'clock honoring the life of Haley Busby. Right now, her parents, friends, and community are saying goodbye to this 17-year-old from Fishers who was killed. Thanks for inviting us in. It's now 6 o'clock. Anne Marie is over at the Winter Olympics. Haley Busby disappeared in early January. Her body was discovered nearly 1 month later. The celebration of life service is now getting underway at I-Town Church in Fishers. I want to show you a live picture inside the sanctuary. Currently, they are putting up pictures of Haley, friends, and family with some light music as this celebration of life service is getting underway. Want to let you know that our Logan Gay is outside I-Town Church right now. She's going to have more about this celebration of life service tonight at 11, and we also have a link so you can see the stream that's coming out of I-Town Church. We've got that posted for you right now on WTHR.com. A 39-year-old man has been charged in Haley Busby's disappearance. That investigation spans 2 states and several counties. She went missing from Hamilton County. Tyler Thomas is now facing federal charges in the case. This week, the U.S. Attorney in the Southern District of Ohio filed multiple child sex crime charges against Thomas in this case. He told police that he traveled from Ohio to Fishers to pick up the teenager after meeting her while playing video games. Thomas led investigators to her body. Yesterday, the FBI searched a home where Thomas was staying. We're staying on top of developments in this case, and we'll be keeping you updated when we learn more information. We also learned today that ICE plans to make its way to Indiana to open up administrative offices in Carmel. Ella Rhodes shares the details tonight.
The city of Carmel says ICE will open administrative offices there. City Council President Matthew Snyder says he first learned about it from residents.
Well, it was a little bit of shock, and it's not really a reflection on ICE as an institution so much, but why here, why now?
The city says from its, quote, understanding, ICE has rented space, end quote. Snyder does not know when or where within Carmel this will happen.
Administrative offices? Sure. I mean, we're centrally located. We're a wonderful crossroads of America, and Carmel has office space available, so perhaps that made sense. But just kind of understanding the intent and the reason, I think, would have been helpful early on.
There are more questions than answers that Snyder says he would ask of any business moving to Carmel.
We have no say in this. There's nothing the city can do at any level to promote them coming here or keep them from coming here. That is 100% out of our hands.
Some people here in Carmel tell me they're in favor of ICE opening administrative offices here, while others say they're against it. Overall, people didn't want to share their thoughts on camera because they're worried about potential repercussions with their jobs, and others say they just don't know enough about it. This comes just after Hoosiers protested ICE earlier this month. Snyder says in the last 24 hours, he received dozens of concerned phone calls and emails from Carmel residents.
The unfortunate reality is that it's created fear amongst many of our citizens. And whether that fear is based in reality or it's been kind of trumped up by just media coverage doesn't really matter to me, because fear is fear.
13 News reached out to ICE multiple times but has yet to hear back. In Carmel, Ella Rhodes, 13 News.
Now, we want to clarify again in regard to ICE that Carmel city officials tell 13 News this is for administrative use only. Tonight at 6, a bill that would strengthen greater cooperation between Indiana and ICE moved one step closer to becoming law. Our State House reporter Emily Longnecker explains.
Yeah, this is the immigration bill that already passed in the Senate in the first half of the legislative session, and today lawmakers in the House passed it by an overwhelming majority of 60 to 28.
This bill gets us to a place where we as a state are not a sanctuary state.
Supporters of Senate Bill 76, including its sponsor in the House, say the bill strengthens coordination between federal, state, and local officials in enforcing immigration laws.
We are going to cooperate with ICE. We are going to make sure that our local law enforcement officers honor the ICE detainer request.
But the 36-page bill does more than that. It makes it illegal for an employer to knowingly hire someone who is here unlawfully, giving those employers a defense if they show they did their best to verify someone's status. It also requires the Department of Corrections to come up with standards for county jails to follow, to show they're cooperating with ICE when it comes to detainer requests. Those standards come with inspections from DOC to make sure jails are following them. If not, the Attorney General can sue. Outside the House chamber Thursday, protesters voiced their opposition to the bill. Inside the chamber, Democratic lawmakers spoke out against some of SB 76's other provisions, like the part that says governmental bodies, which could include hospitals, schools, and universities, may not limit ICE's enforcement of immigration laws in any way.
Why are we in a hurry to put every level of government at the disposal of this agency? With their track record, open your eyes. You see it.
We want to put our local enforcement people, our school teachers, our hospital workers, okay, under the control of and compelled to comply with the orders of people who can't even show their face. This is what we want. Our police don't do that.
House Speaker Todd Huston said Senate Bill 76 is about aligning Indiana with federal law.
We want people that are here legally to stay here legally. We certainly want people that have committed criminal acts to be, to go through the ICE system. That's what this is intended for.
Now, because lawmakers in the House did make some changes to the Senate's original bill, it has to go back to the Senate so lawmakers there can decide if they agree with those changes. So the process not over yet. At the Indiana State House, Emily Longnecker, 13 News.
Clouds from today clearing just in time for a great sunset. Check out the view over Bunker Hill. Bainbridge looks great as well, 39 degrees. We have 42 in Indianapolis and a beautiful view on this Thursday evening over Morris Reservoir where it's currently 41 degrees. Overnight temperatures back into the 20s, so you'll need the coat to start, but won't need it come tomorrow afternoon. Sunshine and high temperatures 50 to 55. That's what we're expecting for the weekend, along with a rain chance.
Angela, thanks so much. Tonight at 6, a former middle school track coach in Tipton County is facing child sex crime charges. 26-year-old Elijah Bogard is accused of possessing child sex abuse material. Bogard told police he also used AI to create pornographic images of a student. Tipton School says Bogard was terminated after they were contacted by police. I want you to take a look at this. This man is 24-year-old Tony Bledsoe. He went missing almost 34 years ago. Tonight, a former town official from Atlanta, Indiana, is charged with his murder. Our Rich Nye has been following this case for more than a year and reports tonight from Hamilton County.
An Indiana State Police SWAT team arrested Andy Emmert without incident here at his home in Atlanta Thursday morning, almost a year and a half after they first searched that home in a 1992 cold case murder investigation.
Emmert is the former Utilities and Street Superintendent and Building Commissioner of Atlanta. He was fired last May after Thomas Anderson, who was also charged with murder, told police Emmert shot Tony Bledsoe in the head at this duplex in Noblesville, then stabbed him repeatedly over a dispute about stolen car parts. Anderson admitted he helped cut up and dump the body. A torso was found in a ravine trash dump in Putnam County in April 1992. That was not identified as Bledsoe until new DNA testing in 2018. A tip from Anderson's family led to him being charged with murder last May. He pled guilty Wednesday and will testify against Emmert as part of a plea agreement.
Let me be clear. Time does not diminish the seriousness of taking a human life, and it does not weaken our commitment to pursuing the truth.
Bledsoe's son told me by text message, "I'm at a loss for words. I'm happy but sad all at the same time. Nobody will ever understand what this feeling is like." In Atlanta, Rich Nye, 13 News.
Want to let you know that Emmert makes his first court appearance on the murder charge Friday. Anderson will be sentenced March 11th. Still to come, 2 near-miss head-on collisions at the same intersection here in Indianapolis. Ahead at 6, we've got the concerns one woman is sharing with our city. And falling short, the Olympic performance of a lifetime that earned 2 favorites a silver medal. All next here at 6.